Do you want to hear something incredible about exhaustion? Your brain can create it when it gets stuck trying to solve a problem that isn't yours to solve. What your brain does really well is to stuff complicated problems into simple categories. And that helps you a lot because when something goes wrong, your brain immediately categorizes the problem and starts looking for a solution. If it finds one, great. But what happens when the category doesn't have a solution? That's when frustration begins because your brain will keep looking for a solution that may not exist. And this can lead you to exhaustion. The usual advice is focus on what you can control, let go of what you can't. And that's good advice on the surface, but let's face it, life isn't always simple. Some things look like you can control them, but you really can't. You could spend years trying to become the kind of person who can control every situation. And when it doesn't work, you might assume something is wrong with you, that you just need to work on yourself a little more. But here's the thing. Sometimes the problem isn't your effort, it's your assumption that the problem belongs to you in the first place. There are things in the world you can change, like your habits, your choices, the way you respond. Then there are things you simply can't change. But there's another kind of category too, and it's much harder to recognize. These are things you think you can change, but really can't. And these are often things we desperately want to be different. Trying to solve them can consume an enormous amount of energy and provide little return. But there's something else you need to recognize. Sometimes the thing standing in your way isn't inside you at all. Instead, it's in the environment around you. Every day you're trying to navigate through a workplace that rewards exhaustion, or a society that keeps you comparing yourself to people you've never met. You didn't create those systems, and you probably can't change them either, but you can recognize how they affect you. And that's where accuracy becomes important, because the goal isn't to solve every problem. It's to figure out what kind of problem you're actually facing. Is it something you can fix, or do you just think you can? Because sometimes the reason you're exhausted isn't that you're failing, it's that you're operating inside a system you didn't create and trying to solve a problem that isn't yours to solve. So maybe the first step isn't asking, how do I fix this? Maybe it's asking, do I really need to fix it at all? Peace.